Discuss network analysis for project management. The discussion will be made in 3 steps. First, how to draw network for project management on the basis of given activities, determining the critical path, and finally finding minimum duration, that means time, for completing the project. Okay, it is better to discuss the problem. It is better to discuss through a problem, and this is the given problem for which we determine the critical path and at the same time the time duration for completing the project. In this problem, the precedence relationship of the task are given. This first you have to draw the network. I am not going to discuss how to draw it because the same problem has already been discussed in my previous video. You please check it. The same problem, there is no difference. That's why, just to save the time, I am not going to that part, how to draw the network for project analysis part. Okay, that means drawing of the network has already been discussed in separate video. The duration of task and activity is same, no difference. For each task, the time duration is given in this problem. For task A, 23 days are required to complete this task. Task means for building construction, to complete the roof, to complete the pillar, foundation, all these are tasks like that. For a research project, literature review, survey, all these are tasks like that. Actually, this is a deterministic problem and it will be solved by CPM method, means critical path method. The task durations are given in this table. For I task, the time required is 10 days. For E task or activity, the time duration is 24 days. It is in days. Now, I am going to discuss how we determine the critical path. This is a network which I have already discussed in my previous video. You can check it. And this is a sequence of activities to represent the movement of the project or sequence of the project. 1, 2 is the activity and this is the task, C task, and this is days. Within bracket, the days are noted. You can check it on the data. For B activity or task, the day is 8. For B activity, 8 days. For D is 16. For D is 16 days. But D1 and D2 are dummy. That I have already discussed in my previous video. This is used only for representing the predecessor relationship. This activity will not consume any resources or time. The time for this activity is 0. The actual relationship is represented with the help of this family. Okay. So now I am not going to discuss how to draw the network. Just I am showing 1 and 2 the logics given for the activities. Say T and D. A less than Dn means D and D activity will be done only after completion of A. Only after completion of A, D activity and E activity has been started. This activity D and D cannot be started before A, like that. C less than G means after completion of C, G will start. Check it. After completion of C, G will start. In this way. For better understanding, you see the previous video. I am not going to waste the time. So this is the network with the time duration of the activities is given, which have been drawn. Now we have to discuss how we develop the critical path for this project. See, what we will do, first determine the earliest start time for each activity. ES1 means earliest start time of this node. ES2 means earliest start time of this node. And 1 and 2 is the activity which is connected by these 2 nodes. So first of all, we have to find out the earliest start time for each node. How we will determine it, that I will discuss. In this box, in left side, this part is noted earliest start time, and this part will be noted latest finish time. latest finish time for this node, latest finish time. So first we will calculate and present here the earliest start time. This is ES1. The node is 1, ES1. It will be 0 because this is the first point, first node. On this point, all these activities are being started. That's why earliest start time for these activities is 0. Now, what will be the earliest start time for activity 1, 2? Earliest start time is 0. Only one task is reached to this node. The time required to complete that task is 20. That's why the earliest start time for this node, that means ES2, will be 20. And it is shown that ES2 is equal to 0 plus 20. 0 is the earliest start time plus 20 is the time duration for this activity is equal to 20. As only one task is attached with this node. Now ES3 for this node. Again, what will be the earliest start time? This is earliest start time is 0. Add 23 days to reach this point. At least this time is required to complete this activity. That's why 23 days. The earliest start time for this node ES3. ES3 is 0 plus 23. I have noted here. Now for the node 4, ES4, you see the connecting task in this case not 1, 2, which are 1, 4 and 3, 4. That means you must have to complete this activity and also this activity. That's why what will be the earliest start time of this node? Because you have to complete all the activities. You cannot leave any activity. That's why you have to take the largest time required to reach this point. First I am checking from this side. 0 is the earliest start time for this plus 8 days. That means 9 days to reach here. ES4 0 plus 8. And if you need to complete this task, then earliest start time is 23. सबसे कम समय 23 दिन का लगेगा यहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए, plus 16 days required to complete this task. And how much total time? 23 plus 16, 39. 23 plus 16, and you have to take the maximum of these two, which is 39. That's why earliest start time for ES4 is 39. Sir, why you are taking the maximum? Again I am repeating, because you have to complete all the preceding tasks. If you take less than 39 earliest start time for this node, then what will happen? You have to leave any task. Say, suppose you are taking 30, then what will happen? This can be completed by 8 days, but 30 days with 23 plus 7 days is not sufficient to complete this task. It cannot be completed. You have to complete all the tasks. That's why we used to take the highest one. All the activities which are connecting that node, you will check what is the highest time for different activities to complete. Now, next is 5, this one. So here it is written, this part, left side is earliest start time and this is latest finish time. This is the earliest start time, this is latest finish time. The latest finish time I will discuss later on. For S5, which are the connecting activities? 2, 5 and 4, 5. 2, 5 and 4, 5. How much time will it take? This is the earliest start time is 20. 19 days is required to complete this activity. 20 plus 19 means 39. And if you take this route, then earliest start time 39 and time required for dummy activity is 0. Again it is 39. Both are same. That's why the earliest start time is 39. You can check it. Yes, 5, 39. I completed it. Now 6. Which are the activities attached to this node? 4, 6 and 5, 6. Then what will be the earliest start time? If you move through this path, earliest start time सबसे पहले 29 दिन के बाद ही तुम इसको शुरू कर सकते हैं. Earliest सबसे पहले क्योंकि सबसे कम समय में कंप्लीट करना है ना, प्लस द एक्टिविटी टाइम 18, दैट मीन्स 57. This 39 plus 18, 57 is 6, 39 plus 18, 39 plus 18, 57, and from this path 39 plus 0, that is 30. It should be written here also, but it is not written. I am seeing mistakenly. That should also be written 39 plus 0. And what is the highest for this? You should write it, you should correct it. Okay, 57. That's why earliest start time of S6 is 57. Now the last node 7, S7. Which activities are connected with this? 5, 7, 6, 7 and 3, 7. You have to compute the time and check which is the highest, and we accept it. For 5, 7, this is the earliest start time 39 plus 4 means 43. 39 plus 4. If you take this one, earliest start time 57 plus 10, that is 67. 67. Okay, 57 plus 10. And for this 3, 7, earliest start time is 27 plus the activity time 27, 24, that means 47. 23 plus 24 is the 47. It will be 47. Correct it, 47. But what is the highest time? Again, it will be 47. And what is the highest time? The highest time is 67. That's why this is correct. No problem. You have to consider the highest one, 67. In this way, you have to compute the earliest start time for all the nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In this case, 7 nodes are there. Now, latest finish time. You have to take the latest finish time. You have to start now in the reverse direction. From last node, you have to start, and slowly you have to move to the beginning one. So how much time will it take? This will be 7. That is the maximum time. You have already computed. So latest finish time, latest finish time for this node S7 is 67. Here I have written latest finish time for this is 67. Now come to node 6. Which are the activities coming out from this node? Only one activity is coming out. You must have to finish that activity, for which 10 days are required. That means what will be the latest finish time for this node? 67 minus 10, that is 57. That means सबसे देरी अगर 57 days का time में start करते हैं, then you can finish the project. 57 plus 10 is 67. That is the highest time allocated for the project in this way. Now come to the next point, fifth node. How many activities are coming out from this? 1 and 2. Two activities. In this case, you have to consider the minimum value. Previous one, you have to select the highest one, but in this case, you have to select the minimum one, because after that, the required time for the remaining activities is required to complete the project. That's why the minimum time will take two activities. First 67, which is the latest finish time, minus 4, this is 63. And for this case 57 minus 0, 57 minus 0, that is 57. Which is the lowest? 57 is the lowest. Check. How is the 5? This is 5. छोटा हो गया थोड़ा, तो you can check it. 67 minus 4 and 57 minus 0, that is 57. This is the latest finish time. Now next is 4. कौन activities निकाल रहा है यहाँ से? Which are the activities emanating from this node? 4, 5, 4, 6, 2 nodes. तो input हुआ ना, ये दोनों two activities यहाँ से निकल रहा है. You must have to complete all these activities. The latest finish time क्या हो जाएगा? What will be the latest finish time? The latest finish time for this is 57 minus 18. 57 minus 18 is 39, and this is 57 minus 0. The time value of dummy is 0. That means both are 39. That means the minimum in this case is 39. You can check it for S4. sorry, LF4, this is LF4 minimum of this 57 minus 18 and 57, sorry, 50, let us say 57 minus 0, 57 minus, previously I told you 39 minus 0, no, sorry, 57, it is space time 57 minus 0 and this is 57 minus 18, दोनों में सबसे कौन सा कम है? Lowest one is 39, that's why this is the latest finish time is 39, it is correct, no problem. Now S3, more produce. Which are the activities emanating from this node? निकल रहा है, this is 3-4 and 3-7, दोनों को complete करना है. तो latest finish time, यहाँ का latest finish time is 67 minus 24, that is 43, and 39 latest finish time minus 16, 23. तो दोनों में सबसे जो lowest है उसको रखना, that is 23. It is shown here. You can check it. Latest finish time 3 is 23. How you have computed it? 67 minus 24, 39 minus 16. दोनों में से जो कम है उसी को रखना है. That is latest finish time 23. Now S2, इसमें से एक ही एक्टिविटी निकाला है. Only one activity is coming out from this node. That's why latest finish time 57 minus 19, because you have to complete this task also. तो latest सबसे देरी कितना समय में शुरू कर सकते हैं? 38. 59, 57 minus 19 is 38. Now S1, sorry, LF1, sorry, LF, latest finish time LF1, ये कैसे निकालोगे? 3 activities are coming out, एक एक करके. कौन सा? 1, 2, 1, 4 and 1, 3. फर्स्ट इसको देखते हैं, 1, 2 देखते हैं. लेटेस्ट फिनिश टाइम 38 minus 20, 8. 39 minus 8, that is 31. And 23 minus 23 is 0. तो तीनों में से lowest is 0. That's why this is the latest finish time. This is the logic. थोड़ा सा बड़ा करके देखोगे, then you can see, and you can compute also. Again I am repeating, ये 0 कैसा है? Again I am repeating. 3 activities are coming out from this node. 1, 2, 1, 4 and 1, 3. एक एक करके चेक करते हैं. For this node, the latest finish time is 38. यहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए you have to complete this task. That is 38 minus 20 is equal to 18. एक value ये हो गया. If you take this path, latest finish time is 39. 8 days are required to complete this. तो is equal to 31 हो जाएगा. And if you take this path 1, 3, then 23 is the latest finish time minus activity time 23 is 0. तो तीनों में से minimum is 0. That's why it is 0. So this process is over. This part of computation, earliest start time and latest finish time is over. We have to proceed for the next. So same value is being shown in the box here. तो कैसे निकालेंगे? How you compute the critical path? See, that value has been kept in this table. Here is the activities 1, 2, 3. These are the activities. All activities are written here. You can see the task also. In this problem it is mentioned as task, and this is the duration in days to complete the task, and this is the earliest start time and earliest finish time, latest start time and latest finish time. What we have computed? We have computed earliest start time and latest finish time. Just you put all these values from the figure. Then I will discuss, I will find out this column, earliest finish and latest start. So you have these values. You can check 1, 2 is 0 starting in, 1, 3 is equal to 0, 1, 4 is equal to 0. I am showing 2, 5. You can see for 2, 5, the earliest is 20 and latest finish is 57 for 2, 5. You check for 2, 5. For 2, 5 earliest is 20 and latest finish time is 38. 2, 5. For 2, 5 latest finish time. For 2, 5 the latest earliest start time is 20 and latest finish time is 57. 2, 5. That is 2. Oh, sorry. This is 2, 5. earliest start time is 20 and latest finish time, yes, it is okay. 2:05 it is, the activity is 2:05, the latest finish time is 57. You can check any other. 4:05, the earliest start time is 39 and latest finish time is 57. 4:05. 4:05, the earliest start time is 39 and latest finish time is 57. Okay. Now say 6:07. 6:07, earliest start time is 57 and latest finish time is 67. This 6:07 or 6:07, the earliest start time is 57 and latest finish time is 67. In this way, you will put all the values to this table. Now you have to compute earliest finish time. If you know the earliest start time, you just add the activity duration or task duration, then you will get the finish time. So start, then 20, we have to add, this is the finish time, that's why 20. You can check for anyone. This is the earliest start time 20 and add the duration for this activity 39 in this way. Say 4:06, earliest start time 39 plus 18, 57. Last one say 57 is the earliest start time and activity time 10, that's why 67 earliest start time. And latest finish time, you know this. And latest start सबसे देरी कब शुरू कर सकते हैं, this minus the activity time, तभी ना सबसे देरी शुरू कर सकते हैं 20 days, that is 38 minus 20, this is the latest start time. 23 is the latest finish time and activity time is 23, that's what is 0 in this one. This is the latest finish time 67 and what is the activity time 24. If you minus 24 from this, then it will be 47. This for this you can check for all the activities. 67 is the latest finish time minus activity time is 4, that's why latest start time is this. In this way you complete all the values. Now finally total float. How will you compute total float? Total float means latest finish time minus earliest start time minus duration of the task. That is the float. Float means available time which can be delayed. That activity, still the project will be completed with the maximum permissible time. Here is a slack time, you can say. You can wait for that task. You can use the resources for that period or any other activity. That is the advantage for this critical path analysis or network analysis. So 38 minus 0 earliest start time minus 20, 18. See for this case, latest finish time is 23 minus earliest start time is 0 minus 23, that's why 0. I am showing a turn now for this just to save the time. You can check. If you have any doubt, you please mention in the comment box and definitely I will give the reply at the earliest possible. This is the latest finish time 57 minus earliest start time 39. Now this is dummy activity. No minus it, this is 18 days. 57 latest finish time and earliest start time 39 means 18. 57 minus 39, 18 minus duration for the activity 18 is equal to 0. See for this latest finish time 67 minus this is earliest start time 39 minus 4 and that will be 24. In this way you can compute the total float. Actually where there is no float means there is no slack value, that is the critical activity. In this case I have highlighted with red, this is the critical activity 1-3 because the float is 0, there is no slack float. You cannot delay here. If you delay, it will affect the total completion time of the project. This is the critical part 3-4, that is 1-3, 3-4 and then 4-6, there is no slack, and 6-7. You can see this is the critical part 1-3, 3-4, 4-6 and 4-7 and it is highlighted with the highlighter. This is the critical part. That is maximum supervision and critical control is required for these activities. If any delay other than the specified time is made then the project completion time will be increased. So these are the critical activities, and you can see earliest start time and late finish time is same, 23, 23, 39, 39. This is also 57. This is the critical part. And what is the minimum time to complete the project? That means you have to complete all the activities. That is 67 days. This is all about the critical path and to find the minimum duration for completing the project. Thank you. And if you have any doubt, please mention in the comment box. I will discuss and will reply at the earliest possible. In my next video, I will discuss few more definitions like free float, independent float, etc., and the part analysis, project evaluation and review technique. That will be my next topic. Please wait for that. Thank you. Thanks.